It's a white girl summer getaway in 100-acre wood. That is, until a cannibalistic Winnie the Pooh and Piglet decide to go full-blown feral and take a leaf out of Leatherface's book and start mutilating these disposable queens. This bedtime story will give you nightmares, because there's nothing sweeter than Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Hello there, you loose units, and welcome back to another episode of Spicy Boy Reviews. I'm, of course, your host, Andrew Iles. That's right, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, written and directed by Frake-Waterfield. He's known for directing some indie schlock, but really hit home with the concept for this one. We open the film on Christopher Robin showing wifey poos, pun intended, his make-believe talking animal friends from his youth. Wifey poos think that Christopher here, her husband, just has an active imagination, and there really isn't any talking animals. I wonder what date Christopher decided to bring that up with her. Hey, I've got these talking animals that I used to feed from stuff out of my kitchen and talk to when I was a young boy. Yeah, that's totally normal. Yep, no red flags here. Shit, I've had someone cancel a second date on me because they found out that I thought the Grease 2 was amazing. Couldn't imagine what reaction I would have gotten if I said I had make-believe talking animal friends when I was a kid. Clearly, from this movie, marriage. But then Wifey Poos discovers that Christopher Robin, her hubby, does not have schizophrenia, and Winnie the Pooh and Piglet and the gang actually existed. We discover in an animated prologue that Christopher Robin decided to piss off to university to go chase tail. And it seems that Winnie the Pooh and the gang decided to chase tail of their own. Eeyores, that is. Because Christopher Robin used to feed them food, Winnie the Pooh and the gang, from stuff that he stole from his kitchen. However, when he fucked off to university, the animals had to fend for themselves. And it wasn't long before they started starving to death and turned feral. And in a moment of absolute desperation, decided to eat their friend, Eeyore. It seems that they're totally cool with eating ass. It seems that the taste of their friend have driven the gang mad, and they turn absolutely feral here, eating and murdering anyone in sight. And they conveniently decide to swear off talking to any other human ever again. Which is convenient, because these rubber masks look like an absolute bitch to talk in. Then we cut to a getaway here of the most whitest, blandest gang of English girls you've ever seen. These disposable queens have booked an Airbnb in 100-acre wood because we discovered that the lead of the girl group just had to get away to the country somewhere because she's a victim of a creepy stalker. And what better way to relax than in a modern cabin in a really creepy, dark, haunted-looking forest, which can only go well. The cast of Chelsea Shore here are absolutely boring, insufferable, and their acting is absolutely horrendous. There's also a bit of horror movie bingo going on here too. There's the nerdy one because she has glasses, the slutty one obsessed with Instagram, the token lesbian couple, and the lead who has all of the trauma and emotes it with every line. At this point, you're just begging for Winnie the Pooh and Piglet to show up to get things moving. Yas, bitch, get slayed! However, in saying that, every time that Winnie the Pooh and Piglet is on screen, it is awesome. It's creepy, there's a lot of kills, and bloodbath aplenty. But unfortunately, the film does drag on every time these pesky humans are on screen, talking about their emotions. Fuck off! They don't act like humans, or how humans are meant to act. I know it's a horror film and it's not meant to be high art or the best acting in the world, but all their acting comes across as like scene study students who have got a cheeky class on the weekend. There's absolutely stupid decision making, clunky dialogue, and so much emoting. The filmmaking aspect of this movie, however, is very, very good. It's dark, gritty, and grotesque. There's a few clever little transitions here and there, and you can tell the director of this film, Reese, is having an absolute field day in making this film. And he really cares about the project. He's having an absolute field day with excellent lighting and awesome shots, few clever little Dutch angles here and there, and the mask design of Winnie the Pooh and Piglet is pretty bloody awesome. It's also a mix of cute and creepy when Winnie the Pooh wiggles his little ears when he's hunting the humans. Although in saying that with the design and everything, which looks great, Winnie the Pooh and Piglet do look like dudes in rubber masks, because they are. Yet when they arrive to stalk the girls in the Airbnb, The girls go straight to the decision that these are walking creatures. I mean, like I said, it clearly looks like dudes in masks. Suspension of disbelief for us because we're told that they're real creatures, that's cool. But for the cast of characters, the girl gang if you will, to them you'd think, yeah, they look like dudes who are being really creepy. I was waiting for a little reveal or a shock to the characters when they discovered they were actually creatures. But no, they went straight to the decision that this is a walking humanoid pig and bear. I thought that the setup in the prologue and the backstory to Winnie the Pooh and the gang was really heartbreaking too. Yes, Pooh and Piglet become cannibalistic murderers, but in the animated prologue we learned that they're heartbroken that their friend Christopher Robin pissed off and left them to die, ultimately, and having to fend for themselves. It was quite sad. In this film there's also some involuntary laughable moments. You know, things of just stupidity from the cast of characters. They take way too fucking long in moments of urgency. Like it's all rush, 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 we've got to get out of here. And then they stop for a bit of a chin wag, or a bit of exposition if you will. One of them even intentionally turns their back on Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, stating, "No creepy guy is going to ruin my weekend getaway." Bitch! Even if it was a creepy guy in a mask, why the fuck would you do that? And I cannot complain enough about the emoting! This film is already greenlit for a sequel, and it seems to be getting a bit of buzz online, both positive and negative. And of course the film ends abruptly enough that, of course, there's going to be a sequel. And possibly a few future characters popping up. When I saw this film, it was a preview screening on Valentine's Day of all days, and the cinema was absolutely packed. It's going to do well, I think. I think all horror now is going to do well. Like I've said in previous reviews, it's going to be the new hot genre, I think. Thank God! The film looked really good. If nothing else, the filmmaking aspect was really awesome. It kind of gave me a feel of a mix of Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake and Wrong Turn. I didn't mind this film. It was okay, I think. Again, the humans were fucking horrendous, but Winnie the Pooh and Piglet are the best aspects of this film. I think it's a modern cult classic already, and I think it's going to get many, many sequels. But yeah, I'm pumped to see where the director takes this franchise, because I'm always happy about a new horror franchise. Guys, that's my review of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Write down if you've seen it. What did you think of the film? And if you're excited about a sequel. And of course, if you've made it this far into the episode, please give me a thumbs up because your love and support keeps me going because I just love movies and I assume you do as well. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe icon because we give out episodes weekly and we'll see you back here next week for the next review. And until then, stay spooky, kids.